Hello, welcome back. Got some research done. We have Alteration 2 now for Personal Mist form. Looks like we got Blood 5 as well. Does that give us anything interesting? I could summon Sandiabalas. Could try that eventually. B2D1. We might have someone that can do that. Not sure what else. I mean, Reign of Toads is pretty sick. Causes unrest, which is good for us, since it gives us turmoil power. Disease chance 4% as well. There's also, isn't there like another spell that does something similar? Yeah, Wrath of Pazuzu. We can now drop like tons of unrest on provinces if we want to. It's quite a bit of blood slaves to do all of that though. What would that be? Wrath of Pazuzu is 15. Reign of Toads would be 20. So 35 blood slaves lets you dump a ton of unrest on a province. Might be good to just start spamming that on Tianqi's cap. Be a bit annoying, but Horde from Hell is always pretty useful. Well, we'll keep going anyway for 6. Blood Run is the big one. Still doing quite a bit of research. 369. Anyway, lots of summons. Ermor has a new prophet for quite a few blood slaves. I think the Sanguine Dowsing Rods are starting to help. And lots of battles this turn. We can see quite a few things. So first up, Ermor broke siege against Agartha, who is sieging his cap. So Agartha has lots of, let's see, attack skill, blur, larger, and heroism, right? Lots of big chunky dudes, seal guards and ancient ones. Ermor looks a lot smaller on the battlefield. He's got some ether warriors though, which is kind of cool. A couple of Equites who do not look like they're getting blessed. Some ghosts and draconians. It's a lot of Blade Wind. Let's see, how are the Ether Warriors holding up? Not super well. Do you guys have magic weapons? Oh, yeah. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, looks like Ermor is just collapsing already. Bit difficult. How did you get Magma Children back here? Oh well, there's Ermor. So he broke siege with 16 Flamens and 2 Augur Elders. A lot of them died. 164 units. Agartha actually had fewer units, but they certainly look a lot bigger on the battlefield. Fewer mages too, but didn't lose much. Lost 10 seal guards, so 450 gold. 11 ancient ones. So he lost about, what, with these guys as well. Around 1,000 gold's worth of stuff. I don't have a good feeling about Ermor. I think... Oh, looks like the cap got stormed as well. Okay. Yeah, well, it's empty now, so... You can probably guess how this goes. So Ermor's lost his capital to Agartha. We moved into Warshin, no problems there. We also stormed into Imicton. So, not expecting much. There are a couple of mages and things, but... Still don't quite take the gate, so we get held up here a bit. I could do with more flight. It would help. But yeah, eventually we get in and that's that. So there's Imicton. Took out 85 things, a few mages, not bad. 6 more Demons of Heavenly Rivers. What did it cost us? Lost 5 Palankashas. We got quite a few at this army though. A Mandragora, some Long Dead, 5 Ghana and 4 Azrapa. Damn, the Ghana actually got quite a few kills in that battle. I guess they can just walk straight through the wall and hit things. Have a bit of an advantage. Same for the Kooni, probably. I mean, 14 kills, not bad for the Kooni. Doing pretty well. We also burned down a temple and found a handful of acorns, so nice work, guys. And Griffin Rock, assassination on one of our blood hunters. I think this was a commander. Yeah, he does fine. And events, Dominion in our capital, nice. Some nature gems, some unrest, and losing Dominion in Old Forest. And a ton of patrolling as well. And that's it for messages. Not much change from Tianqi. Not sure what they did. Makoni also didn't attack us, which is nice. And yeah, we can see that Agartha has a Morse cap now, unfortunately. You can see TNN over here as well. Well, here's how the map looks for us now anyway. So, lots of Bloodslave stuff as usual. We're about to have 3 Blood Hunters in Shadowglade this month. And another guy's moving over. We're doing some patrolling there too now. This province is basically all set up, I think. That's good. Still making the dowsing rods and giving those out. But we've got, yeah, there's 3 dowsing rods in Redbud, 3 in Numecria, 3 in Mornwoods, moving some to Archytas next, and moving around the Bloodslaves. But so far so good. We've got 21 Bloodslaves at the moment, with a bunch of summoning and forging. So, you know, we're still, we're making a sufficient number of Bloodslaves. Not a huge amount, but from our cap, I'm going to move Manhate here. Got 79 skeletons, 21 Palankashas. He's going to go west. I don't like this just sitting here, so we'll make sure we've got some defense in Iron Range. And that'll be, you know, probably a wise investment. And I think that's it for, like, this area. And focus on the war now. So a couple of movements. First up, I'll try and merge these things up in Noranthium, why not? So, quite a few Mantises, a few Azrapa, lots of Skellies. We'll see if this thing moves or not this turn. We might be able to merge into it successfully, that would be nice. And the giant stack that just took Imicton is just going to move towards Tianqi's cap now. We've got quite a direct route there, because we can go from Valres straight to Mag, and then we're adjacent. So that'll force him to put stuff into Tianqi to defend it. While this stack is also here, just reanimating and summoning Rakshasa warriors and killer mantises. So this is still fine. And if we manage to get this little stack together here, that's a lot of pressure on, like, every side of Tianqi. Meanwhile, I'm going to merge these guys up onto Silverwood, so we'll try and put that under siege as well. Got a surprising amount of force here. We got the big guy. You can now do Personal Mistform, which is great. Everyone else is just in a Sabbath, putting up Divine Blessing and Bloodlust, so no change there. And quite a few Skellies, Mandragora, and Sacreds. So, yeah. Hopefully we can get that under siege. And how much siege strength have we got? 300 siege strength plus 121. So, it's going to take at least 2 turns to crack this open. But that's okay. And so far, so good. Just have to see what Tianqi does next. I will also point out, Warshin over here has been searched, has 2 Brigand Lairs, which is, you know, amazing. Currently on 90 unrest. Speaking of, did that do much for us, Chaos Power-wise? Let's see. Chaos Power plus 5, hell yes. That was a great province for us to attack. It also has a Mirror Wall Palace. So this gives you 3 Glamour Gems and lets you recruit Sorceresses. These are Astral 2, Glamour 2. So that's really nice. We don't have a source of Astral. Yeah, They're not even that expensive, to be honest, 235. So very cool. I'm going to start trying to recruit those when I can. I'm going to move this priest over towards Imicton to put a temple down as well, but we had quite a bit of gold this month. In places like Cliff Coast, I've started recruiting Kalamuka warriors since, you know, they're pretty tanky and they're sacred, so they're not too bad. They hit pretty hard as well. Haven't recruited those for most of the game, but I think, yeah, I'm going to get a few in Iron Range as well, since it's by Maconi. Seems like a decent idea. Besides that, though, not much to say. I mean, just so far so good, really. Still doing lots of reanimation, blood hunting. Research is still pretty strong. Lots of summons. Still doing the forging. And yeah, our cat produces tons of skeletons every turn. I'm getting Mount King every turn as well now. Sai here is going to start reviving King every month. So yeah, there was so many skeletons in the garrison, this guy couldn't even lead everything because he had 21 sacreds as well. He caps him out at 100 under leadership. So pretty good. And I think that's it. Imicton army now looks like this. Still basically the same. Cliff Coast has these units in it. So getting more stuff in the garrison still. Not much else to say. Income looks pretty nice now, doesn't it? We could claim the Throne of Misfortune. It would give us Misfortune +1 on our scales, but that would still be Luck 1. It would give us 4 pearls. Puts us on 5 pearls per turn with an S2 mage. Doesn't seem too bad. Maybe if I get this forted and we start recruiting... Because these are, what, 4 rec points, I think? Yeah. Even with a fully upgraded fort, we can only get one of these mages every 2 turns, so... Maybe once we reach that point, I'll claim the throne just for the pearl income. Or I could just walk around site searching with some astral mages first and see if we just find some easy astral income. Either or. But that's it for this turn, so pretty straightforward at the moment. Fingers crossed things just keep going well. I think the biggest risk is just somebody else attacking us. Garth's War is about to wrap up. So they're going to have all these stacks just sat here, doing nothing right on our border. And Maconi has this stuff here. So that would be the biggest issue. We'll see. But that's 740, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. Lots of summons as usual. We also got attacked in Unknown Marshes by another rejection. You know what these are now as well, they're from that province, the Throne province. It's so funny that she's like size 3. Why does she look so tiny? She's like sunk into the floor. Anyway, this is a pretty funny battle, so I'll just watch it in its entirety. It's basically Ghost Wolves versus Ictids. Pretty epic, I think. Slowly making our way through all of these wolves in order to defeat the mage. But what's this? Our commander got scared at the last second and routed. So somehow they lost that. Which, you know, kind of surprising. But there we go. We lost control of the province. Our god woke up as well, so that's interesting. I forgot we had a god, to be honest. So, we'll take a look at him in a second. Caught lots of blood slaves this turn, including in provinces with just commanders, which is always nice. And lots of battles again. So, Dawnland, I don't think there's much to see here. Just to go with the cleaning up Ermor still. We moved into Silver Woods, not much to see there. Valrest, not much to see there, although we did find a Gosma Veil. So, interesting. Illusory Army. Oh, nice work, Kooni, dude. How did you get there? Interesting. So, I guess that was to defend against raids, but our massive stack was there. And we got the Gosmobile as well, which is pretty sick. Robber Home we got attacked in. That's where the little raiding force over here went. Probably better to just look at the map first anyway. So yeah, projection hit here, which is a shame. We put Silverwoods under siege, so no problems. Valrest is where we just got that Gosmobile. And we also moved into Naranthium with these guys. Nothing there either. So no big battles this month. And yeah, Robber Home is where the raiding force went to. So that's the main battles this month. Iron Peaks. Oh, where's that one? Oh yeah, here. So this battle is mostly spirits. There are some Demon of Heavenly Rivers. Some Fey Knights and stuff. But it's a big report, 107 units, and 100 of them are dispossessed spirits, so yeah. Events then. Unrest and Misfortune. Unrest and Misfortune. Unrest and Magic. Huge payout in Rid. Finally, Luck 2 pays out. Almost 2,000 gold, some gems, and a Baneblade. Fantastic. Some gems in Nern. And we started to destroy Silverwood. And did lots of patrolling. But yeah, actually had some gold this time, which is cool. So done a bunch of recruitment everywhere. We're down to 736 gold now. But getting another, hopefully a B2 mage over here in Dragon Point. I would like to have a B2 mage here that can summon nice summons for us. Also, Makoni took this throne finally. So we'll start doing that. Lanka, just getting the sacreds, and I'll try and start up another blood hunting province, so I'll get some more just B1 guys from a few forts. Compulsion, I'll get another witch. Gymport, a couple of sacreds and a B1. Down here, same sort of thing. Imictum, we've got one of these guys already queued up. That's still coming. And Iron Range, B1 and some sacred. So plenty of recruitment. Am I recruiting anything in Mournwoods anymore? No. Could do that, I suppose. But yeah, lots of gold spent on recruitment, and also getting a temple in Shadowglade. So yeah. And besides that, still moving blood slaves around as usual. You can see lots of scouts just walking around with blood slaves every turn. We almost have all of our dowsing rods given out as well. So yeah, the next 3 can go one in New Province, I think. Yeah. That's the general stuff over there. We're about to move a bunch of reinforcements into Iron Range, so a bunch of Sacreds and Undead. And the next group of guys coming out of our cap are also going to go there as well. I just want this to look big on the map, to be honest. And that's fine. Group after that will probably go and live in Dragon Point, again for the same thing. Just make it look a bit more intimidating on the map. A god woke up, so it looks like you've set 15 alarms. It is magically very powerful. I was thinking of empowering our G4 guy in fire to make Wings the False Prophet. I don't really need to now. Our god can't move, of course, so we need teleport before we can move him, which we don't have yet. But at some point I should teleport him to Thrones at least to site search, and then he can go live in the Throne of the Artificer, forging and such. The thing I was thinking it might be interesting to do is cast Wrath of God with this guy, because he can do it naturally. Seems like a nice global for us. But yeah, it's going to take a bit of research to get there. We need a few things for him. I'm going to get Thaumaturgy 4 just for teleport, so that he can move around. It would also let him cast... is it Thaumaturgy? What am I looking for? Yeah, it will also let him cast Vengeance of the Dead, which is another nice spell as well. So a good target for him. We'll then go up Evocation. Evocation 5 would let him project Self, which is always cool. But then, yeah, if we went to 6, it would also let him cast Wrath of God, which would be pretty good, I think. That would be a very good label for us on defense. So maybe Thaumaturgy 4, then Evocation 6. We'll see how we can get that done. We're on 435 research. That's not too bad. I think it's an idea. Otherwise, things back home are still pretty typical. Reanimate warriors, moving around stuff, summon revive kings. The usual. So next order of business is the war with Tianqi. These guys have Silverwoods under siege, so just continuing to siege it, that's fine. Over here, this is where the big stack of ghosts and stuff is. I'm going to risk moving our stack out of Cliff Coast, though. Oh, I forgot to script this. That's good. Did I notice that? Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Script is just going to be attack, I think. We don't need to do anything fancy. Everything needs to attack. And I need to set up a little communion to do Divine Blessing. So, let's put you guys all... Are you standing in the same spot? Yeah. They've all got bodyguards. We will let them all be Sabbath slaves for now, I think. And then we want... Let's think. Can you do anything interesting with death in combat? Not really. I think... Maybe we should do a small Sabbath and just have the H2s advance and cast spells to banish the ghosts. But we could also just have the Communion Master advance and cast spells. And do a scaling banish, which, you know... I guess that improves the AoE. I'm not sure what would be best. Let's put everyone in the Sabbath anyway. What would you guys be able to do with nature? Anything particularly interesting? You can give the Communion personal regen, which is always nice. Okay. I'll have the B2 guy become the Communion leader, I think. So you can do Sabbath Master, Divine Blessing. I wonder if we'd be high enough level to do Divine Channeling then. Maybe Fanaticism. I don't know. You can do Sabbath Master, Divine Blessing, Bloodlust, Holy Avenger, Reinvigoration, Advance and Cast Spells. Do I have any armor for you that we could give you? Not really. That's the best we can do. And I'll also have this guy as well. Can be a Sabbath Master, and you can just do buffs. Skeletal Body, Personal Bark Skin, Personal Regen. Anything else particularly good? I don't think so. That's probably it. So you can also do Reinvigoration. Let's put Regen first, and then Bark Skin, and then Reinvigoration, so it comes before the other guys. And then you also advance and cast spells. Everyone else can just do whatever, I think. So let's chuck a couple of Blood Slaves on these guys. And that'll be that. Alright, that seems fine to me. We've got all of our chunky sacreds in the front in a line to hopefully stop things getting behind us. And then we've got the Azrapar in blocks at the top and bottom, Killomancers as well. They're all the same speed. And yeah, let's see how that goes. Let's see if we even bump into this stuff. We might not. But if we move this up, we can also move this over, and then, yeah, we're quite threatening then towards Tianqi's cap. There's also these guys moving down to Lost Canyon as well. And we're sieging this, so yeah, there's a lot of... If we don't have any kind of big battle next month, and things just end up in these provinces, a lot of decisions Tianqi has to make, which is good. I think that's fine though. What else is happening? These guys are just moving over. Yeah, moving into these three provinces. A priest arrives in Imicton next month to put up a temple. These raiders might become annoying. But these guys could always chase them, to be honest. Move to Lost Canyon and then to Robber Home and then just follow them around. That'll be fine. Is there a lab in this province? No. We got that Gosmobile. It would be nice to put this in a lab and send it to somewhere more useful, but I guess it's fine. Currently on my Prophet, who... How's your hit points? Could be better. It would be nice to make some armor and stuff that I can hand over to my prophet if we land in a lab. Or am I gonna... Let's see. How do you do the send item? Is that thaumaturgy? Yeah. Okay. I might try and forge some items for our prophet anyway, just so that he has some extra hit points, you know? Even just this would give him 4 more hit points. There's probably something better I could do, I don't know. Is there a nature thing that gives you a ton of hit points? That would be kind of nice. I'll try and make one of these at some point. 6 hit points. Do you have a water 2 mage here? Can you make the Coral Blade now? Oh, it's only water 1 anyway, yeah. Coral Blade would be nice. If we do land in a lab, just giving one of those to our prophet would give him plenty of hit points. And that would be fine. And then, yeah, why not? We could also give them Black Steel or something. It's probably fine. Or Green Dragon Scale Mail. Yeah, let's give him Green Dragon Scale Mail then. That'll be okay. Let's see if we land in a lab, but if not, it might take a minute before we can get him those items. Anyway, I think that's everything, right? So, nothing else too interesting to say. It is nice that our god is adding, what, 60 research to our RP count? Yeah. We'll have Blood 6 probably in 2 turns. Especially since we're recruiting a bunch of mages this month. That will also let us do Blood Rain in combat, and that's a nice buff. So yeah. Otherwise though, we're going to leave things there. 1041. I'm going to partial, because today is the launch of Path of Exile 2 Early Access. So, I want to give myself some time to play that. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.